Hi, welcome to my class, IB Pre-Calculus. My name is Mary Baenen and I have been teaching at Catholic Memorial for 29 years. The goal of this class is to prepare students to be successful on the IB exam this year and in calculus next year. In the past, students have been very successful on the IB exam. Usually everyone earns a passing grade. These results are obtained by hard work by the students and also by previous teachers who have prepared the students in math to be at this level. The students need to honestly do their work that I assign and ask questions when they do not understand the concept. And by honestly, I mean that they can use all the answer keys and solutions manuals to help them get through understanding the material, but at some point they have to do the work without looking at the answers. So IB, this is the first year for testing in a new IB curriculum. We are following the syllabus for the IB course now called Mathematics, Applications, and Interpretations Standard Level. Scoring for IB goes from 1 to 7. A score of 3 is considered passing. There are two components for this score. 20% is on an internal assessment project that students have to do for the course, and 80% is for the exam in May. This past year, they canceled that exam and based everything on the project, but they said that for this year, they will have both, definitely. Students at Catholic Memorial usually do exceptionally well. Last year, everyone scored a 5 or better. The IB exam external assessment, that's the test at the end. It's a two-part exam. It'll be on Thursday, May 6th and Friday, May 7th for students who are in the IB program. If you are not in the IB program, you will still do everything that all the other IB students do in this class. It's just that you won't have to take the test at the end. To sign up for that test, registration and payment will be through total registration this year, and the secretary in the counseling department will send you information through the mail about that. The internal assessment is a mathematical exploration. It focuses on a particular area of mathematics which is of personal interest to the student. According to IB, they say the IA, the internal assessment, encourages students to take a considered approach to various mathematical activities and to explore different mathematical ideas. So the goal is to accurately, on this paper, demonstrate to the people who are going to be reading it, not just me, but other people from IB who will be reading it, your knowledge of everything you've learned in the class and beyond through mathematical writing, constructing logical arguments, and drawing conclusions with the help of diagrams, graphs, and mathematical models. And it has to be on a topic that you have a passion for, that you really will enjoy working with. There are course resources that some people are already familiar with, but we'll go through them anyway. This is MyCMH. To get to MyCMH, you have to go to, and to get to my page, you have to go to the classroom, IB Pre-Calc, and the class page. On there, you'll see my email, and that's the best way to contact me. And there's a note that says scroll down to see other important information. The course resources continue with something called links. The links have links here to Teams, and Teams is where students chat with me, ask me questions outside of class, and where when we go to remote learning, if we ever do that, students actually hand in their homework and do everything on it. There's also how to use Teams here, made by another teacher, a recording. There are online help in math places, and then there's also a calculator, an online graphing calculator called Desmos. If you click this drop-down menu, you will see the links for every chapter. So here are the files. That's another area that is very important because this contains all the worksheets, handouts, answer keys, and class notes for the course. When you start out, you see just class folder with the syllabus and the grading scale and a link to how to improve your grade. But if you click on this down arrow, you will see all the chapters files. So here, when you click on it, the first thing you're going to see is way at the bottom is weekly overviews. Mrs. Anderson asked us to put this up for parents. It has just the weekly calendar for the week so that you know what your son or daughter should be working on. Here we have the files in each chapter file. So this is the chapter file for descriptive statistics. In each chapter folder, you will find the chapter calendar, the class notes for each lesson, worksheets, and all answer keys. At the bottom of the page, it says that there are 5 files showing. You can either click on the 2, 3, 4, and the arrow to go over, or you can change this 5 to either, I think it's a 20 or a 50 to see more files at once. If you want to see grades on CMH, you go to Progress and you'll find the student's current grade for the course. If you go to Recent Scores, you will find the grades that they received on assignments and quizzes and tests. And there's also something called an Elocker. And in this Elocker, you'll find the student's report card and unofficial transcript. If you have questions on anything as we go through this year, please feel free to contact me by email. If you want to talk to me by phone, probably the best would be to send an email to set up a time that I can call you. So my goal is that every student is successful in here. Everybody in here passes the IB test if they're taking that, and everybody learns all the stuff that they need to know about pre-calc in order to be successful in calculus. So thank you very much for watching my video.